Once, in a faraway land, a wise old man stood before a group of eager listeners. In his hand, he held 9 stones, each unique in size and color. He set them on the ground, forming a winding path. "This," he said, "is the journey of life. The first stone is birth, the second is childhood, the third is youth, the fourth is love, the fifth is hardship, the sixth is wisdom, the seventh is betrayal, the eighth is redemption, and the ninth—" He paused, looking at each listener intently. "The ninth is destiny. Many reach it without knowing, but only a few understand its meaning." Then he told them a story, one of love, hardship, wisdom, and the power of the ninth path. Long ago, in the kingdom of Azund, there was a prophecy that spoke of a man who would walk 9 paths before discovering his true purpose. This man, the prophecy said, would suffer greatly, but if he endured, he would find a love so powerful it could defy even death. In a small village near the great Oba River, a boy named Kamalu was born under the 9th moon of the year. His mother, a simple weaver, was told by a village seer that her son would one day face 9 trials that would determine his fate. Kamalu grew up a strong and kind-hearted young man. He was admired by many, but his heart belonged to Ifyananya, the daughter of the village chief. She was as radiant as the morning sun and as wise as the river that flowed through their land. But their love was not meant to be easy. One day, an unexpected storm swept through Azund. The river swelled, washing away farms, homes, and lives. The people cried out for help, but none came. In the aftermath of the storm, a mysterious stranger arrived, claiming to have the power to restore their land. But there was a cost. "The kingdom must give me something in return," the stranger said. "A soul bound by destiny, the one born under the 9th moon." The village gasped. All eyes turned to Kamalu. Kamalu was taken from his home and forced into exile. Ifyananya wept, begging her father to fight for him, but the chief feared angering the gods. "If he is truly bound by destiny," the chief said, "then let destiny decide his fate." Kamalu wandered through the forests, surviving on wild fruits and his wits. He traveled to distant lands, where he worked as a fisherman, a blacksmith, and even a warrior. Each path he walked led him closer to understanding himself, but his heart always longed for Ifyananya. Years passed, and news of Ifyananya reached him. She had been promised to a wealthy prince, a man of power but no kindness. Kamalu knew he had to return. Disguised as a wandering storyteller, he entered Azund on the night of the prince's wedding to Ifyananya. He sang of a love that defied kings, of a man who had walked 8 paths but had yet to reach his 9th. Ifyananya recognized his voice. Her heart raced as she watched the mysterious singer. Then, as if fate had intervened, the winds howled, the palace lights flickered, and in that moment she knew Kamalu had returned. Ifyananya ran from the wedding, following Kamalu into the night. The prince, enraged, sent his guards after them. They ran through the darkened forests, hearts pounding, until they reached the sacred baobab tree of destiny, where many lovers had sought refuge before. There, under the tree, Kamalu spoke of his journey, of the trials he had faced, and of the truth he had finally understood. "The 9th path is not destiny," he whispered. "It is choice." Ifyananya placed her hand in his. "Then let us choose each other." But destiny was not done with them yet. The stranger who had once taken Kamalu returned, standing before them like a shadow of the past. "You have defied fate," the stranger said. "But no one escapes the 9th path without sacrifice." Kamalu stepped forward. "Then take me, but let her go." Ifyananya shook her head. "No, we face this together." The stranger laughed. "Very well. If you wish to be free, then prove your love is stronger than fate itself." He handed them a dagger with 9 symbols etched into the blade. "One of you must strike the other. Only then will your destiny be fulfilled." The lovers looked at each other, their souls speaking in silence. Then Kamalu did something unexpected. He broke the dagger in half. "We refuse to play by your rules," he said. "We make our own destiny." A deep rumble filled the sky, and the stranger vanished like mist in the morning sun. Kamalu and Ifyinanya returned to Azund as legends. Their love had defeated fate, proving that the greatest power lies not in prophecy, but in the choices we make. The kingdom welcomed them, and they ruled not as king and queen, but as two souls bound by love, wisdom, and the lessons of the 9 paths. And so, as the old man finished his tale, he picked up the 9th stone and placed it in the hand of a young listener. "Remember," he said, "your 9th path is yours to choose."